Let's use a pocket knife. Dr. Burns to surgery. Dr. Burns, we have a tumor that needs removed out of the beehive. The tumor of a queen cell. And he's got it. Hey everybody, David Burns, Certified Master Beekeeper. Thanks for joining me here today. This colony I just showed you, I'm afraid might be maybe thinking about swarming. Let me show you what to do to look and see if your hive is getting ready to swarm. Some of the things I'm going to be looking for, of course, are queen cells, queen cups. I'm going to be looking to see if the hive is overcrowded, if there's larvae up in my top 2 supers. That's my main concern. Do they have enough room to spread out? Are they needing to be split? And that's going to be some answers I'm going to be finding here in just a second. So let's get in. Here's a new super that I just put on the other day, just to give them room to grow. It doesn't look like they're really up here too much, a little bit, but not crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. Now there are some bees in there. A new super I put on not too long ago. If I don't find the queen, I'll have to look in that super. So in this honey super, you see they're already adding the wax rather nicely. Putting the nectar in, and they've got honey in this corner over here. And I don't see any eggs. And I do not see any sign of the queen either. But we'll keep looking. I just got propolis all over my fingers. Look at that. The sticky substance that bees gather from trees and plants to use inside their hive. Part of their immune system. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-everything. Propolis, sometimes pronounced propolis. So, you know, what do you look for when you're looking for stuff in your hive? And look what I see right in the middle. It's a queen cell. Looks like a supersedure cell. And yes, if I can get the camera angle just right, it does look like there's larvae. There's a larva in that queen cup. I can't really see if I'm lining it up right, but you get the general idea, right? So that makes me think that, okay, for some reason they're raising a new queen. Why is that? But you'll see queen cells sometimes in place like a funky comb, a little bit of a bump out, and there they go raising a queen cell. But I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep looking for eggs and see if there's any sign of a queen up here in this honey super. And what would I do about that cell right there? Probably going to leave it. Maybe the queen's not doing well and they're replacing her on their own. Okay, you're a little too far away, people. Come join me. Are you scared? Get over here. What are you doing over there? Okay, I think Sherry's wrong. I don't really think this hive is all of that defensive. Oh my gosh, look at the queen cells over here on the corner. 1, 2, 2 over there. Look at that big one right there on the bottom. Another queen cell. Queen cells everywhere. Wow, I'm amazed. That's a queen cell over here. Right there on the bottom. They're working it. What does all of that mean? Well, you know, who knows, but I'm going to lean toward this hive probably wants to swarm. And it's very likely that these could be swarm cells that the bees are making to initiate a swarm. But let's keep looking, let's keep inspecting what's going on in here. Alright, I'm just looking for the queen. A lot of good cap brood there. And this super, this is one they overwintered with, by the way. Okay, so what do we see here? Some drones, some workers. I don't see a queen. Looking carefully. Forgot to wear my reader glasses, so I'm straining. Normal activity. These hives are this hive is very gentle, Sherry. I like it. I say God bless it. Wow, what a frame of honey. Bingo. That's ready to harvest almost. Hot dog. Like it, like it, like it. I thought it was heavy when I pulled it up. The other side does have honey, but it also has a lot of pollen. I don't see any brood, but just a lot of pollen. Where's queen? Anybody have a queen in here? Are you going to swarm soon? We're going to have to look in the bottom deep. That's going to be the scary part, isn't it? Everything's really stuck together over winter. This is my first time to look at this hive after winter. Okay, yep. Pulling out the wax. New foundation I put in there a few days ago, I think. I think I did open it up maybe and added... I don't know if I added this frame or not. Maybe it rode through the winter, not drawn out. No queen. Nice frame of honey and pollen. And no queen. So we're going to abandon our search. I don't think we're going to get a queen up here. Got a little bit of brood. So I'm going to put the frame back that I set out. Ooh, it's too full. I got to put it all the way back where it goes. I'm going to push all these frames tight together. This is what takes so long, is putting hives back together. Like moving these frames like this. You want it lined up back the way that it was. It just takes a little bit of art and skill and craft to move frames back. You don't want to be rough, working barehanded. There we go. All right, I like that. Give me my other frame. This hive does not have a nice hive stand, so I just laid this one up against the hive. I'm going to figure out which way I took it out of, and I'm going to say, let me see if I can figure this out. Yep, it went like this. Time to use a little more smoke when I get a chance. I've got a few bees buzzing around my hat, and I want to take this super off, so I need to really get them calmed down. Here's the blue jean smoke working really good. A lot of blue jean material in there. All right, we'll smoke. I'm going to separate, if you're a Star Trek fan, I'm going to separate the saucer section. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take the super off, and I want to smoke in the middle as I walk off with it. Here we go. See what kind of brood we have. There's no good place to lift this out. Some people might be thinking you should use the J-hook hive tool. Well, that kind of is a neat design, but I'm old-fashioned. I like to do it this way. Oh boy, what a mess. It's a little bit of crazy comb on here. I mean, this side looks good. It's a super frame and a deep hive body. They've added a bunch of drone comb in spaces that were left open, and that's fine. But over here you can see a lot of queen cells. Look at that, a lot of queen cells. The queen cell on the bottom is ripe for opening. I may go ahead and open it up. Let's give it a try. I'm going to lay the frame like this. And I'm going to get my camera set up. In my queen rearing experience, that is why it gets kind of bald at the bottom. You see that? The wind is going to be blowing my camera, but I'm going to go in there and pick at it. Let's see what happens. Let's use a little smoke. I got a lot of bees flying around my camera. This is the camera that makes a little bit of noise when it runs. Let's use a pocket knife. Dr. Burns to surgery. Dr. Burns, we have a tumor that needs removed out of the beehive. The tumor of a queen cell. And he's got it. It was clean. It was a good removal. Look at that. Okay, so I've got the little queen cell removed and it's bald. The question is, if I open this up at the bottom, hope I'm holding it right, will a queen come out? So you can just start picking at the bottom a little bit. Now, I don't recommend you do this. I'm a professional beekeeper, and so unless you're a professional, don't try this at home. Okay, I got the door opened up. Will she come out? Hang on, stay with me. Stay with me, people, don't give up. She's showing her head. I think it's a girl. I know it's a girl. Come on. Oh, it's bright. Come on, this is YouTube. You can't play forever. Got better things to do. Let me open the door a little bit bigger. Okay. Nothing? Oh. Eventually she's going to climb right out of there. Alright, now she's going to come out. Here we go. Woo! Haha! Welcome to the world! Welcome to 2017. You are now going to be a queen for this hive this year. Wow. Let's put her in the hive and see what happens. Nice virgin queen. I gotta kind of keep an eye on her. Hang on, I gotta get her where I want her. Now, I'm just gonna see if I can put her down here. I want to pick her up by her wings or something. My hands are propolized. Stay with me. Kind of be gentle. Don't want to hurt her. Alright. Don't want to hurt her wings. Let's just set her right here. Another queen cell here. Yeah. So back to my original thought, do I think this hive is going to swarm? Yeah, I do. This many queen cells and this many bees doing stuff, I think the chances of this hive swarming are very good. Again, here's the queen cell that we opened up. I saw the bald part of it and we went ahead and just let her out. That's a good indication that she's ready to see the world. So I hope you had a little fun doing that. I'm trying to look, maybe you see her and I don't, but virgin queens like this are a little harder to see because they're, to me, a little bit smaller. They're not kind of fully extended out with their ovarils or ovaries full of eggs yet. Alright, let's keep looking. Maybe we'll find another one. Here's two more queen cells here that are ready to emerge today or tomorrow. I've just got to make another hive out of that. I mean, come on. I can't let this queen just fight it out with the other queen. So I'm going to steal this frame and make a little split, I guess, you know. Okay, I need a bottom board. Making a split. There you are, standing over here again. Come over here with me. Look. It's okay. If you look down in here, look at the bees in the second deep. Wall-to-wall bees, and they're just packed down in that second deep too, and I'm trying to make a split. I've got these two supers. It's like chaos in the bee yard. I want to see if I can take this next frame out without smoking it, because that might allow me to find the queen. I don't want to keep running the queen down. If your smoker starts getting a little bit weak on the smoke, just open up the top like this and give her up a big flare up. Do some pumping, you know. That will help it not go out. Sometimes you just leave the lid closed and try to pump it 2 or 3 times. It can go out on you. So in this case, keep pumping it good. You might even want to finally see some flames, and you know everything's back on fire again. And then to close it, you're going to have some good smoke. There you go. Just a little bit, okay? Because I want to find the queen. And everything's stuck together. Woo! I'm applying about 50 pounds of pressure, it felt like, and it would not loosen up. This is propolis, and it's just all stuck together. One side came loose. Side 2 is coming loose as well. Now we're ready to go back in and lift it up with our hands. Gentle movement, slow motion. The slow motion beekeeper. All right. I see some eggs. We might have a queen in the neighborhood. Oh, we have a queen, people. Look at that. Hang on, I'm gonna try to... I need a photographer to hold my camera for me. I have to do weird things. Let me change everything around, okay? So there's a queen on here. Let me find her again. I had to walk around. Okay, there she is. Right here, she's marked with a white dot. This is a mama queen. All right, let's go back to work. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put her over here. I'm going to put her in the swarm hive, because that way the big hive will think they swarm because mama's gone, and they'll have to raise another hive, another queen over here in this hive. Let's leave this like it is now. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now what I need, I need 5 frames here and 5 frames there. So I'll be right back. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another beekeeping video here on YouTube. I've had a great pleasure just taking you into my hive and playing around with what's going on in the beehive. It's been fun. And keep checking back for more beekeeping videos, and please subscribe. We're almost, I think we're only 300 away from 10,000 subscribers. If you need to check us out online, be sure to go to, oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. honeybeesonline.com, and you'll know it's me in my beekeeping video if you see a guy working with a yellow t-shirt on. This is kind of my branding, although there may be some people that may want to copy me. I have been copied before. So make sure it's me, David Burns. We'll see you next time.